All right, this is Hot Lights Welding, and today the machine I'm going to be using is the ANDELI TIG-205Pro AC/DC. I'm going to give you a little bit of information and a rundown on it. And my opinion on it so far is pretty good. I mean, paid around $500. I just bought the machine with no accessories, and it came shipped to me for a little bit under 500 bucks. So, and with the options that it comes with, the features, pretty impressive, for a welder around 500 bucks. I mean, you can do a lot of things with this thing. This is the Dell, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but it's not the point. TIG-205Pro AC/DC. All right, so the machine is switched on, and I'll run through a couple of the settings here. So right now, you push this button, and you can kind of scroll through. It says AC lift TIG, DC high frequency TIG, lift TIG DC, cold weld AC, cold weld DC, and DC cold weld. I don't know if I already did that one. And this is AC DC. This is a mixed TIG, so it does, AC and DC together, which is pretty cool. I like this setting. I have it on another one of my machines, and I don't use it, but it's kind of, fun to mess around with. I'll show you in the demonstration how it works. And then you got your stick welding, AC stick welding. So I'm going to start off with AC high frequency TIG right here. So you push it, and then you can go through your settings. So upslope, start amps, I have it at 10. Pre-gas, post-gas, your stop end weld, I guess, is 10. Downslope, and then the balance, I keep it at 32. The frequency, I just have it set at 65. Let's see. I'm not sure how high it goes up, but we'll find out. Oh, it goes way, that's pretty damn high, man. 250. Wow. But anyways, I just go to 65, around 60, I don't know. To be honest, I don't find the need to go any higher than that. It's just me. I have like 10 TIG machines, and everybody's always talking about the smooth arc, or some arcs aren't as whatever. They all seem the same to me. I think it has something to do with the setup on your torch. If your tungsten isn't sharpened right, I don't know what they're talking about, because I can't figure it out. Every machine that I have and I run and I use, never had an issue with that. So if somebody knows, leave a comment. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate my amperage controller that's on my torch. Obviously you use your finger to operate it. This one's called the 5356. This one's brand new. And then I'm also going to be using my pressure foot pedal. This is just a regular kind of run-of-the-mill standard foot pedal. They're all different, obviously. And this is the one that I offer. So I'm going to be demonstrating both. And like I've said before, if you have one of my amperage controllers with a 25-foot wiring harness, this foot pedal will plug directly right into it. And these separately cost $85, free shipping. And if you buy the whole, unit that comes with a 25-foot harness and the plug of whatever machine you have, that runs around $160. So So I'm going to get it set up and then I'll demonstrate both. Alright, so up first is the 5356 amperage controller on the torch. Let me just get this turned around so you can see the machine. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. It's kind of weird doing it by yourself, but that's the weld, a little bit of a blemish, but it's because I stopped, you know? And I'm upside down. Sorry about that. So, next, I'll get the Pressure Pro foot pedal hooked up and continue on. Alright, so I got the Pressure Pro foot controller, foot pedal hooked up. I'm going to give it a run here. Alright, so that's just the little weld right there. I did, and now I'm going to switch the machine to mixed TIG, AC/DC, mixed TIG. So we'll see here. DC, I got it to 30%. Whoops. So let's start over. DC's at 30%. I got the Hertz 5.0. This is almost like a pulse, you know, you could set it. This is the setting I like. And let's see. This is still kind of a new machine, so I'm just kind of learning as I go. The frequency's at 65. I gotta set the amps up higher. Or maybe, I think that's good actually. All right, so now I got it on a mixed TIG. It's kind of like a pulse welding. It just goes from AC to DC. You can set, you know, the different settings. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but here we go. Alright, so that was mixed TIG right there with the ANDELI TIG-205Pro. Like I said, it's got some pretty good features, you know, for the price, and you know, I mean, it's working good. I really have no complaints at all. This is Hot Lights Welding, and thanks for watching.